Alright, I'm going to be showing you how to use Snapchat Serval. This is basically a Snapchat username validator. It's multi-threaded with proxy support, proxy rotation, proxy autoloading, yada yada. So for statistics, I'm going to go ahead and pop this panel open. Okay, I'm going to go over settings real quick. Obviously threads. I want to do like 250 right now. Pool interval, 100 is good. Statistics, good. Good. Connect timeout 20, 40 seconds, good. I've pre-filled most of these. You can kind of read what they do. This is the number of users to validate per session. 10 is good, and this is the interval between them. I'm gonna do on this many threads. I'm gonna do like 3 and 5. Now, if you're auto loading from ibex, like Instagram users, you can click wait for users, and so once it's done, with everything it can do on the progress, it will actually wait, so the thread will stay alive, right? So, that's optional here. So, I'm gonna go ahead and close settings. I've already primed my proxies to auto load, and you can see I have 5,000 I have in this package, and the last load was at 9:30, so 3 minutes ago. So they replace. I set it to replace every. And if you want to enable that, you click this and just follow the little wizard, and you'll be good to go there. The other thing is if your proxy list is huge or your computer doesn't have the best graphics, you can disable the list by clicking this. Click reload, and then it will, the list will go away. And it won't use it when it reloads. Okay. If you want to get it back, enable it, refresh. Okay. But you can see if you had a list of 60,000 or more, you might run into issues. I recommend running the 64-bit version of any of these applications, though. For me, this is fine. So I'm going to go ahead and continue with resources. The users. Say you wanted to load from file, you would go here. If you want to auto load them, so as ibex exports fresh ones, it will detect only the new ones that ibex that exported. So I can set this, to auto load. So I'm going to do all for the campaign, and I'm going to do a local file. You see I have a file here. Where is Serval? Alright, so say that this is where Swan was exporting Soldier Boy's followers, right? Boom, open that up. How often in minutes? Say 5 minutes is great, right? You could maybe do a minute if it was, depending on whatever you want to do, right? So I'll do 5 minutes. Do I want to append? Yes, I want to append. I do not want to replace. Okay, and you can see by default I have this disabled because I just loaded 124,000. If you were to load 124,000 lines, it's going to take a long time. It's not worth the time there. So this will auto load here and add it. It will append to them as you add them. Okay. So for user agents, you want to load a list of user agents, and you don't. You want to do desktop user agents for this one. Campaign all. So these will be good, okay? If you need help getting those, hit me up, all right? For refers, these are like kind of spoofing where they actually came from before they make the attempts on the session, right? So I wouldn't use these long term. This is just an example here. It works. So, yeah. All right, so double check settings. This is where to export. I probably should have gone over this a minute ago. So I'm just going to go ahead and make a file real quick in the Serval. Save. Good to go. You can also update these settings live. You can change thread count live, stuff like that. So, all right, let's start it up. All right, so you can see kind of how many threads are active so far, what the progress is, the attempts. These attempts show you how successful the proxies are. And the validated obviously is how many validated, and that's the percent of your progress. So that's a really good percentage, and essentially Instagram data is unlimited. So that's absolutely beautiful. We've hit 0 captchas. You can scroll these here if you wanna scroll them. You can scroll them down. Just to kind of show you, what we're using for CPU usage right now. We're using 12% on Serval, and we're doing 250 threads. So I could definitely do more threads with 5,000 proxies, but I have no reason to, right? Validating 25. I'm getting valid 25,000 valid an hour right now with just 250 threads and a $1.50 an hour proxy package. That is gold data. Those are real validated users on Snapchat, non-banned, ready to message, do whatever with. It's beautiful data. So, you can see here the pooling is done very well. This is not an emulation tech. This is raw. I think that anyone can find a good use of this. So, if you have questions about it or want it, go ahead and hit me up or buy it. I'll be happy to help you beyond that. So, I hope you like it. Good luck.